Hello, my name is McKenna. I'm a small business owner in the Pacific Northwest, and I'd like to take you guys along with me for weekly studio vlogs, as well as market vlogs and additional small business content, and just showing you the ups and downs of running a small business. So welcome to the studio, and let's get into another week. Created started as a print shop. Well, we're here, another week. Happy Monday, my friends. We are starting the week off with so much to do today, but also so much just like happy vibes and good feelings. I feel so grateful. We had an amazing small business Saturday, online and in person. Way better than last year. Last year honestly felt really hard. I put a lot of effort into it, and the market I did last year, it did not go well, and then like online sales didn't go well. And this year we can say that is not the case. We have 11 orders to pack, which I can't believe it. I feel so excited. We also, it's Cyber Monday today, so we do have the sale running through the end of the day. So hopefully we get a couple more orders in. Hopefully. I am going to do a flash sale this week too. I haven't announced it on socials except in the vlog last week if you watched through the end. There's a lot of animal stuff today too, and I'm just like very over it. I really need my own space away from them. They're kind of driving me crazy. I'm glad you guys love them because like I love them so much. I don't want you to think the wrong things. I just really need a separation of home and work at this point. I think that is something I desperately need, and this office is so small. I was trying to think of what to do because we have so many orders to get through, and I considered like moving the couch out into the living room, but I don't have another table besides my 6-foot table, and it's huge, and it would make it so I can't even be in this room. It's just getting to that point, you guys. I do have now the outside, you know, we have the living room space. However, it is across the house, so coming back and forth to do orders with these animals, I'm just like, no, we're not doing that. So right now that is the candle and embroidery station, except we haven't even got to play with embroidery because we've been so busy. We have to pack all those orders, so I have to make a lot of stuff for the orders. I don't want to pull a ton from our inventory since a lot of this inventory is already market inventory. It's been kind of hard to like balance markets and online sales, if I'm being honest. It's just like constantly figuring out what's the inventory. I do need to figure out a better way to do that next year, but at the moment I'm just trying to put my head down, push through, get through the holidays, and then take a much needed break. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. I just need to get through the next couple of weeks, and then hopefully we will be taking a break. We do have a market this weekend. It will be in the studio vlog, so get excited. Since this is such a small little market I'm doing, it's like for the Bothel tree lighting, and it's supposed to be raining and cold, and it's outside, and I don't know what to expect. We'll see. It's also only 2 to 6:30, and I kind of just signed up for it when I wasn't sure what I was doing, and I want to do more markets with this group, but I've been waitlisted every time I've applied, and this was the first one they've let me in, and I kind of was like, that's weird. I don't know why. Like I don't know. The whole thing is very odd to me. So I'm trying to be like, okay, we'll do this, and we'll have a good attitude, and hopefully we'll get into more of their events. I don't even know if their events are good. I just don't know why I keep getting waitlisted. It's very odd. So whatever, we'll see. It's just Seattle has been not a very kind place to be me lately, and I'm trying to be positive. But I've been having way better experiences in Portland, way better experience in Bellingham and Spokane. In Seattle, I feel like I'm fighting constantly to be even just given a chance, and when I do, it's just like very strange. I do think I'm going to try to market myself a little bit better as far as like, even though I put it in my applications, maybe making it more clear online on my Instagram page and on my website that everything is designed and handmade by me, because I've had some comments from event people who said they didn't realize, and that's why I was passed over. But like in my application that they tell you to fill out, like, it's like these applications have gotten really wild. I've had to write like essays to be let into markets lately, and I understand like explaining like your, you know, what you do and all that stuff, and they ask for the process of things, and I'm like, this is what I do to make XYZ, and like I do a lot of work for this, and I still get this like, oh, I just thought. And I'm like, but you made me write this essay to you. I don't know, like I don't know what else to do. So maybe we'll just make it more clear. I am still considering if I want to rebrand the business name into changing it to like my name or something else, but that's going to be for future me to worry about. This week is not that week. This week is market prep. I'm not going to have to do a ton, I think, because since this is a smaller market and we didn't sell too many mugs. I think it's going to be a sticker restock, bookmark restock, and maybe some apparel. I am nervous because it is raining, what that's going to be like. But, I don't know. We have quite a bit to make today, so I think let's just jump into the week. Let's jump in today. Hopefully it's just a good vibes day. So far I'm kind of feeling, I'm feeling a lot of stress because there's a huge to-do list of making things. Since I'm not going to pull from inventory, I need to make like all of the stickers for these orders. I think I am going to pull some bookmarks because I have extra, so we'll do that, which is great. And then we have so many gift boxes to do, and so that's why I'm a little anxious, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like these are so exciting. And I'm not saying it's not exciting, but I am a little stressed at the amount I have to do. And I'm thinking if I just focus and say like today is order packing day, that's what we're going to focus on, and making some content for socials, because I didn't really post yesterday, and I posted a lot on stories, but I didn't post on like the feed because I was just very overwhelmed by everything that was going on this weekend. It was a lot to track and a lot to be involved in, and last night my social batteries tanked. Like we got home and I was done because I was non-stop talking for, you know, like 9 hours, and that's just a lot. And also online interactions, I was just feeling so over socialized. And so last night I was like, I need to just read a book and not try to post on socials today. So we're going to try to get that done today. We're trying to be good about it, keeping on track. I think first for orders, I'm going to start working on the orders that have bookmarks. They're all pretty much tasseled, so we need to make do the hole punching, tassel them, and then we will start making stickers. So I say let's just get into the day, let's get into the week, and hopefully it's a beautiful one. I quickly wanted to pause packing because I had two different orders with prints in it, and I feel like I don't talk about it enough on social media in general. Palm Created started as a print shop that was basically like a side project of my photography business, and it started on my photography website and it was under my photography name. And then it was like late 2019, early 2020, I was like, I want to make this a print shop. I want to like sell my prints on a website. And so I did that, and that's where we started. And at first was on Etsy, And even for a while, I had like a big following on Poshmark of all places, and I was like, well, I'll throw some prints on there, and I sold a couple prints on there, along with like clothes. It was very random. And yeah, like that's where it started. And so whenever I see a print order come through, I get a little weepy because I just feel like, oh my gosh, like look how far I've come from selling my photography prints, and that was like the business, to I started making stickers. Like I got a Cricut and I started making stickers, and then we just kind of gotten to this point where it's so many different things now, and prints are not even like on the radar for the most part. I do want to include more prints next year. I have a ton of unreleased prints that I just haven't finished editing, or I just hadn't gotten to the point of wanting them online, and they're really pretty. I'm very excited, so I hope you guys are excited too. I will be releasing those next year when I have time to finally sit down and edit. I think it's going to be a January project. But this one is called Malibu Blue, and this was shot in Zuma Beach in Malibu, and this was one of my first prints I ever released. I was really proud. I'm like still really proud of this print. It's so cute. It has like a protective layer, which is why it's so glossy. And then this one is called Growing Coastal, and I like named all of them. So it's really sweet. They're going to 2 different places. One is going to one of my friends actually from college. I like realized she ordered. And then the other one, where's this other one going? To California. So that's very exciting. I'm gonna get these packed and keep packing. Some of these orders I'm gonna have to go downstairs and pull apparel. I'm just gonna try to get through as many as I can before I need to go downstairs, and then we'll go grab apparel, get that up here, and get most of these packed. There are a couple orders we cannot pack because I realized I have these mugs. They're these 13-ounce glass mugs. They're really heavy-duty, nice mugs. However, and they're Libby glass. Oh, interesting. They're made in Mexico, which means they're gonna get really, I didn't know Libby glass was made in Mexico. That means these are about to get so expensive. Can't wait. Basically, these mugs, I really do like them, but I feel like I have too many mug options, and it's hard to track that for me. And these ones don't sell very well except around this time of year. And I had a wholesale order for these mugs. I thought we were out. We had like 2 left downstairs, I guess. And I thought I took everything off of the website, and I did it on Fair, Etsy, and then something else, and then I was like, I thought I had taken it down off of Shopify. Someone did order it. I am gonna have to wait till the transfers get here. They already have shipped though. I ordered more decals last night, so they hopefully will be here midweek, so Wednesday. So I am a little sad this order can't go out right away, but they did just order this, so I don't feel too terrible. It's still within my shipping range. I am trying to get these out as soon as possible for everybody for holidays, because I don't know what are gifts and what are, you know, just for you. So I'm trying really hard, but there's a couple orders I just can't get out ASAP. I think it's that one, and then what's the other one? Oh, this one I think I can get done too. Yeah, I'm trying to get these all out. I am gonna have to make some more book sleeves today as well for restock, as well as for these orders. So let's get back into packing. Okay, so we have a huge chunk done. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. And then I think we have 5, and then we have 6 left open. So a couple of these are book sleeves that I need to sew because we sold them either in the mystery boxes already or at markets or online. So we need to make some of those this afternoon. And then the rest of these are gift boxes. And then one's that mug that I'm gonna have to hold on for like a day or so. But I am trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I'm going to start making lunch. It's like 11:12 right now. And like the lunch, I'm going to make like a fajita bowl, so it's going to take me a hot minute to make it. So I'm going to start making lunch and then make a game plan for the rest of these orders. I'm hoping, at the moment, I don't know how I'm going to get these to the post office today unless Eli gets off work early, because there's too many for me to carry unless they really like wagon it all the way. It's not super close by, otherwise I would just walk and do like trips. And we only have 1 car right now. So if he gets here before 5, I'm gonna have him take everything as soon as possible. And if not, he's gonna take it first thing tomorrow morning. I'm just not sure when he's off work today. His schedule varies and it's literally the day. You don't know. You just don't know. So we're gonna wait and see about that, but we have a little stack started. I do want to get pretty much everything out to like packed today though, besides that 1 order, just so we are a clean slate. And then I do have to make those replacements for that wholesale order that got damaged in transit, which I'm still so upset about. But it is what it is. We've learned we have to, you know, keep moving. I am going to drop that off in Tacoma tomorrow at their store, just because I don't trust USPS right now with a huge thing of glassware. It's just so nerve-wracking, and luckily they are close enough where we can drive. So we'll drop that off tomorrow and then see where we are as far as the rest of the week. Yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna go start making lunch and then we'll reconvene after all of that. Okay friends, so it's about 3:30 right, oh my god, it's 3:30 on the dot. I can't even, the screen doesn't need to. This afternoon we got almost all the orders out. We have 3 left to do. One is that mug that we are waiting for the transfers, and the other 2 are book sleeve, Kindle sleeves that I need to sew. I do need to cut the fabric as well, so I will be doing that probably this evening. I kind of want to get those out of the way so they can hopefully go out first thing in the morning. Eli got home early, so he was able to go, he just took the packages and they're on their way to the post office. So I feel pretty good. Almost all these orders came in on Saturday or Friday, so getting them turned around that fast felt really good. A lot of things also are made to order, so I feel really good about what I've accomplished today. Oh, let's not lick my phone. Thank you. She's like, she's like, don't eat me, but she does that to me all the time. Do you say hi? Oh, she's gonna bark because our neighbors have been very loud today. And then Labby's loud. Circle of loud. Anyway, I also made all of the replacement mugs for that order that got damaged, for the wholesale order. And then I made a couple extra mugs for just different things that have been kind of selling. We had 3 mystery band book boxes go out, and so I wanted to make sure they were all good to go, and I wanted to like make sure all the mugs were in there. Everything was good. We had a huge stack. I guess, did I film it? No! Oh no, you guys. I took a picture and then hold on. I can pull up the picture. I'm the worst. So there it is. That was all the orders. I'm so sorry. I sometimes get distracted with the picture, filming, phone, camera. There's too many things to track. Hey Labby, can we not? Come here, please. Please. Anyway, I have been better about posting on social media today, so I'm going to continue that. I'm going to post my daily video, or I'm going to film it soon and then I'll post it probably in like an hour. Come here, please. If you have a wiener dog, you know what is happening right now. She's throwing a huge fit. I have been feeling so overwhelmed by them lately, and I'm trying really hard not to, but goodness gracious, they are testing me today. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. It's just been like this kind of all day, and I'm trying to be okay. What was I even saying? Anyway, orders are out, which is great. That was a big worry. I've been posting, which is great, and that was a big worry. I need to make sure everything's ready for this wholesale order. I'm pretty sure now everything is made and looks good and it's good to go, and hopefully will not break in the drive to Tacoma tomorrow. Eli's schedule changed, so he's able to go with me, so I don't have to go alone, and I'm bummed because I do want to see my friend and her baby, but her baby's sick. So we're sending all the good vibes. She gets healthy quickly. But yeah, that's kind of today. I mean, it's mostly orders that I wanted to get done. I'm gonna probably, I also need to make some more Kindle and book sleeves to go out. Oh, I need to stop looking at Instagram. Oh my goodness. Whew. Scattered today. Woof. It is such a Monday, you guys. I just feel it. Like, I woke up and I was like, this is Monday. This is such a Monday. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to edit as well. That's the other thing that I really want to get done, or at least get that mostly, or at least I want it out by Wednesday morning at the latest, hopefully. So hopefully Eli can help me. He does the rough cuts for everything, and then I go through, make my changes, and add all the graphics and music and, you know, all the things. So it's been kind of our routine, and it's helped me a ton, and I'm so grateful he has an editing and a background in editing and editing, because if it was just me, I don't know how I would do everything, and if you are somebody who's doing everything, I applaud you. I was doing it, and then other things were getting kind of put to the side, or videos weren't getting out, and that's just how we had to do it for the moment. We'll see if that continues. If he gets too busy, I will take it back on full time, but that is our little thing, and it's very, very helpful. So I think, let's see, I think I'm gonna take a quick little break. Oh, I'm gonna film my video, the daily video. We're so close. We only have 50 orders or sales left, and there's a big chance that could happen this weekend or like through the week. I really hope it does, because that would be fantastic. I really don't know how this event's gonna go on Saturday. It could be really good, or it could just be like, it's only a few hours too, so I am having a hard time. I am not gonna bring the holiday gift boxes just because it is kind of like, I'm nervous about the wetness and everything, and we're probably gonna do the classic tent display that we usually do with the pegboard, and we'll have the sides up and everything since it is raining. So that's kind of the plan. I think now, I mean, it's 3:30. Is it crazy to make coffee? I don't know, because I feel like I might want some, but I'm like, do I really need to stay up tonight, or should I be good and go to bed at a reasonable hour? These are all things that I have to consider. Anyway, I'm going to figure out my next move, because everything I need to do next is kind of like, I know I need to do the Kindle and book sleeves and like sew some more, but I do have to cut those out as well, so that will take me a little bit of time. And I do need to do market inventory, and that is probably the next thing I'll end up doing, to figure out what I need to have ready for this coming weekend as well as the following, because that will be my last event of the year. It's supposed to also be my biggest, hopefully. So I do need to make sure I have enough inventory and things to sell, and that is making me a little anxious. We do have something supposed to be showing up today. I think like our lids for the candles that were back ordered, those should be showing up finally, so we can make some more candles tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow evening. We'll see, unless we get orders coming in and I need to like make them today. But at the moment, all of the candle orders have been sent out. So yeah, I feel like surprisingly good for a Monday. I'm getting, you know, like that feeling when you're in school and you're like, I'm so close to my like Christmas break. That's what I feel like. I feel like I can get everything done, even though there's like a lot still on the to-do. I'm like, this is gonna be good. I am still thinking of taking 2 weeks off, so there won't be a video probably for 2 weeks, or if there is, it's going to be hopefully filmed in the next week or two, and it will just be posted while I'm taking my break. But I do want to post at least like my goals that were accomplished and everything, and my New Year's resolutions. But that would probably be posted after I'm back. And yeah, I'm just excited to take a little break. I haven't really taken a single full, not even really a full day off in a long time that hasn't still had work related things happen in the day. Even if I didn't work all day, it's still been every day, and mostly I have worked all day. So it's gonna be nice to have a break, and hopefully it recharges some of those creative juices. But I do feel like I already have so many ideas for the new year with things I want to introduce to you guys. So like, I really want to figure out this Patreon thing. I've been asked quite a few times about doing subscriptions or doing Patreon, and so that will be something I'm focusing on in the new year. New products, obviously, embroidery, obviously, and just kind of like figuring out what's next for the shop. I'm very excited. I'm excited to take a break, but I'm also excited to like do some focusing on myself and what I want this next year to look like for the shop and me personally. So anyway, that's kind of everything that's going on right now. I'm going to stop chatting, and hopefully when we meet again in a little bit, it's me working on stuff. But I am going to take a quick little break and then get back into it. Okay, friends, so I got a little bit more done, and now I think I'm going to probably work from bed the rest of the night, just because I don't know, like I need to do some sewing, so maybe I'll get to that later, but I might do that tomorrow. We'll see. But I do have a lot of digital stuff I need to do. Oh, Lavender's trying to break in. So I think this is where we're gonna wrap up Monday, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello friends, and happy Tuesday. We are going to be heading to Tacoma this morning and dropping off the wholesale stuff that was the replacements for this bookstore. So I am excited to go check out the bookstore and go to Tacoma. We had 3 more sales last night, so look at that. A couple of you got on there right at the last minute for the sale, and so I just want to say thank you if that was you. That was so cool. I literally like was going to bed, and all of a sudden like orders were coming in, and I was like, what's happening? This is crazy. So I do appreciate it. That's very exciting. But yeah, so we're gonna go to Tacoma. We might do a little walk too and get coffee. There's also this gluten-free bakery we might stop at. So we might do a little slight trip since we have to drive down there, and then come back. And I'm gonna start sewing since some of these orders have things that need to be made, as well as make this for these upcoming markets. We only have 2 markets left, but I do want to make sure we have, you know, enough variety of things that, you know, people will want it. So that's exciting. I think that's kind of it for right now. I am going to take you guys with me to Tacoma so we can go to this bookstore. I'm very excited. And then we'll come back, so kind of just evaluate where we're at. And then I need to make, last night I didn't get to it, but I need to make my market prep like list, basically everything I need to bring for this coming market. And I'm going to prep because I don't have a ton to prep, I know that, for this coming market, but I have quite a bit to prep for the following market, and so I do need to get that kind of going and figure out what I'm bringing, how I want to set it up. It's going to be similar to the Riverfront one because it's inside and it's only an 8x8 space, but I want to make sure I have enough books and all those things. I also want to post on social media the banned book stuff, so hopefully we get more sales in that realm. I'm a little nervous about it, but hopefully, I don't know, I'm very excited. I'm hoping we can get a viral moment. I don't know if that'll happen, but I do want to really try. I don't know, social media is really hard, but we're gonna keep trying, and hopefully, you know, we have a little moment like that, because I really could use an influx of customers right now. I'm very stressed about post-holiday vibes and what that's going to be like for money, income, all the things, and running the shop. So anyway, I'm gonna get on my computer. I need to update the website really quick. The sale already ended, like I had it timed out to end, but I do need to like remove the banner on the website that says like the deal, and then we will see where we're at, and we'll probably head out soon. Okay, so we just got back a little bit ago from Tacoma, and it was so, honestly, so surreal, you guys, to see my stuff in like a real store. Ooh, I had like a moment, and the owners are so sweet. So if you're in Tacoma, you should definitely go check out Grit City Books. It was such a cute little shop. They had so many cute things, and it was just like, oh, it was a really good experience, and I'm glad. I'm unhappy that it was the reason I had to go was because things got damaged, but I'm glad I got to go see it in person, and it looks so cute, and seeing my stuff, ugh, I just feel so good. So now I'm going to, who's pushing in here? Lavender. What, because Luna does it, you want to do it? I'm filming. Goodness gracious. Anyway, Lavi wanted to be in the video apparently. Come here. If you're gonna run in here, you have to be involved. So now I am about to start working on Kindle and book sleeves. I need to restock some because we're getting kind of low, as well as we had some orders where I don't have them ready, so we're gonna make them today. Get a good, I think this is probably the last batch I'll do before the next year, hopefully, unless things get really crazy online. But we don't really sell a ton at the moment, and so I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do moving forward with those, but for right now, we're gonna make them, and we're gonna do some sewing. I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. Oh my gosh, what a baby. She's such a baby. Oh yes, so small. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, am I talking about you? You a good girl? Lavender, are you a good girl? You a good girl? Do you want to go for a walk? That's mean. I shouldn't say that because I'm not taking her out in that cold weather. She'll freeze. Anyway, I'm gonna go start cutting up some fabric. We still have to I have to do the whole process. None of it's ready right now. So I can't just jump into sewing. So I'm gonna get that all ready to go, and then we will make some Kindle and book sleeves, and then we'll probably move on to candles because we had some more candle orders. Okay, I'm gonna put her down. Let's get into it. Hello my friends, happy Wednesday. Whoa, this week's already flying by. Last night I made all of these Kindle and book sleeves. So here's the book sleeves and here's the Kindle sleeves. I'm so excited because I can really tell that I'm getting really good at this. So that's making me feel better. I feel like the first couple that I made, I could just see like there was things that I wanted to make sure they looked a little better. And now I feel like I have these pretty much down. So I still need to add my little patch and iron these. But I am really proud. Like obviously this has some wrinkles, so we're gonna iron it out. But like look how cute she is. This one I keep getting a lot of comments about. People really like this. So like this specific pattern. And originally I was gonna put a decal that said Hotties Cry or fictional characters on it. But I'm also like, should I keep it plain? I don't know. But I am a big fan of these. I'm just trying to figure out as far as next year what I want to do with them, because right now I don't have a huge market for them. Like people aren't really looking for these, or I'm just not getting a lot of sales. It's just like something that I notice at markets. People are like, this is so cool, but like I've never seen this before. And instead of like buying it, they're just like, huh. So I don't know if I need to figure out more ways to make it a little more unique. I kind of am still thinking of putting a little clasp button at the top so we can like have it enclosed. I don't know, but I'm also, it's a very time consuming thing, and so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do as far as moving forward with that. That being said, this morning I have been editing, so the vlog is exporting right now. It's like noon now, so I've had lunch. I've already done the lunch thing. I just got, you know, dressed. I'm going to Nirvana today. And yeah, so the vlog's gonna go up soon. It's another 2-hour vlog, so that's exciting for a lot of you, because I know you guys have been loving that. So that will be out. And then the things we need to accomplish today is orders. We've had a couple more orders come through, so we need to get those ready to go, and these orders out today. If I'm able to carry everything, I'm gonna walk to the post office and drop them off, or check in with Eli to see if he'll be home to be able to drop them off today. I'd just like to get them out today, at least the ones I can, as soon as possible, because holidays are coming, mail is getting delayed, so we're gonna do that. We have to make some candles today, and we need to restock stickers and bookmarks for the markets. So we have quite a bit on the to-do, but I feel pretty good. I feel like we're in a good spot as far as everything. I do need to like market prep though for the next market. We need to order some blanks to restock some things. Oh, it was a garbage truck. This is why I can't film in front of this window. I get so distracted. Anyway, that's basically the plan for today. I'm hoping this video is almost ready to be uploaded though. It exports for so long. And yeah, I'm gonna get these guys all cute. We're gonna iron them out, make sure they look cute, and then add my little patches to them. And then I think we'll pack some orders, and then we will move on to candle making, because we have quite a few to make, and people are really loving them, so that's great. And I just want to make sure I'm keeping up with the demand, making sure they have enough time to cure before they ship. So these ones will hopefully be shipping out tomorrow, as soon as I make them. I'll make sure they're actually like fully cured before I send them, but also in transit I'm not super worried, because it does take like 4 to 6 days to get to people. Anyway, I'm gonna get into gear. There's not much time to talk. We gotta get into it. So I'm gonna make the small business candles because we have 2 orders of those, and then I'm out of ones for the market. So we're gonna make 4, so 2 are for orders and then 2 are for the market, because I'm not sure, like, I feel like they're doing well, but online they're doing great, and I'm glad people are liking the scent. It's making me feel so good. The vlog is still uploading. Eli got off work early, so he's probably gonna be here soon, and that means I need to get orders done, but I need this to upload first. Our Wi-Fi is the best in the front of the house, and all my shipping stuff is in the back of the house, so I'm like kind of in a bind where I'm like, I can't really do orders until I'm done uploading, so then I can go back there with my computer. So I was like, well, we'll start candles, and then we will make some, or do some orders so then he can drop them off as soon as possible. And then I don't know, if he's coming home early, I'm like, should we go for a coffee walk today? That might make my mood a teeny bit better. You know, coffee walks always make it better. But I'm gonna get these going, get this wax melting, and then we will make some candles together.
I'm so happy you're mine. I know that it's real this time, and I'll still be there when you're old, holding your hands if they're cold. I will take good care of you if you take care of me. Nothing else in this pretty world is quite so important to me. No, my darling, you'll see, you're the only one there is for me. You're the only thing that's in my mind, 'cause you're beautiful.
Okay, friends, so we're gonna start packing some orders. Candles are setting. I do need to make some more, but I was like, let's move on for a little bit. And the vlog is up, so that's great. So the first order that's going out is a book sleeve in this pattern. It's the pink and red gingham. It's so cute. I've already I started packing things, and then I was like, oh, I should film it. So I wrapped it up all cute. And I wrote the little card. Boop, boop, boop. And we're gonna use this mailer today. It's by Magical Mailers. And I think they did it with the peachy dot, so very cute. This was the design they had last year. Okay, the next one is going to be a Kindle sleeve, which is so exciting. I am going to take pictures of these for Instagram, because I just feel like I need more of that on the feed, or on the stories today. Let's see. So cute. And then we're using this one from Polylush. Next we have a bookmark order. They got 2 bookmarks. I have to show you guys this order a little bit closer. So they got a Kindle sleeve. I'm pretty sure it was Kindle sleeve. Triple checking. Yes, Kindle sleeve. I was like, not a book sleeve. The Support Public Libraries tote bag, In My Bookish Era t-shirt, which we only have a few left of those. They got More Pride, Less Prejudice, and Banned Book Lover bookmarks. And then they got Support Public Libraries, Mental Health Matters in holographic, and You Deserve Good Things. And this next order is a Pacific Northwest crew neck. I'm honestly kind of surprised this year it is not, like, I made that thinking it was going to do very well at a lot of Washington events, and it like didn't sell. I had a lot of good feedback saying people loved it, but no one bought it. So I don't know what I need to do online, but I think it's a cute design. I don't know if it's because everyone has Pacific Northwest stuff already or what, but anyway. I think she's cute. So the last 3 orders are candle orders that are currently cooling and curing. So those won't be able to go out until tomorrow at the earliest. And then, yeah, I'm still waiting on those transfers that are supposed to be here. Let's see. Let's see what the tracking says. Friday. So as soon as I get it on Friday, it's gonna be packed up and out the door. I do feel bad because it is technically in with between my shipping dates, and it will still get there by Christmas, but it is a little stressful because I don't know if this was maybe for a different thing or if it's a personal gift. Sometimes you just can't win them all. You know, I prepared, and then we had a wholesale order, and then this one item that never sells sold. So, you know, it just happens that way sometimes. But I'm so excited. I'm gonna show you guys this little bundle of packages. Ah! Like, it means so much, you guys. You don't even know. You don't even know. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it is almost 3 o'clock. Trying to decide if we want to do a coffee walk, and then maybe I'll have Eli drop these off at USPS since they're closed at, I think, 5:30. But yeah, it's cold outside, so it's not as fun to do coffee walks anymore. I'm not gonna lie, it's such a bummer. But I do kind of want to get out and maybe do that. But I'll take a quick pic of the orders in a little stack and post it to Instagram, and then I'll see where I'm at with what I need to accomplish for the rest of the day. I'm feeling good about orders going out. That went really quickly. It's nice when things are in stock and I can quickly do them. It just sucks when they're not. But yeah, the other orders all have the small business, making my small business dreams come true candle, and I had sold them out at the market. So I just didn't have enough and the orders came in. So we're in a good spot, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's looking good. I do feel like I need to post more on social media to get more sales on social media, but I'm also just like not feeling 100% today, and so I'm trying to be nice to myself and also get things done. Okay friends, so the order's obviously out. They're gone. We went for our coffee walk and it was great, and since getting back I have been doing a little bit of computer work because I hadn't put anything up on Etsy at the moment because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with Etsy. So I decided, why don't we? And so I think tonight I'm going to work on some computer-y things. I need to work on Fair, I need to work on Etsy, and I think I might try to post on TikTok Shop and add some new items. So it will be a computer night. So I think that's, I'm trying to think what else happened today. I guess that's it. I don't know. What a weird day. I feel like I got a lot done, but also didn't, because I think the vlog, whenever I have to do an editing day, just like feels like so much work, and then I'm like, oh, this was like a big chunk of my day. But I know tomorrow is going to be a big market prep day. We need to make stickers, bookmarks. It's kind of nice because I feel like I have a little extra time just because I am only going to Bothel and not having to like go across the state for this one. But I do want to make sure I'm making, I think tomorrow I'm going to make enough, hopefully, for the following market as well. But I need to work on a lot of social media content tonight as well and edit and post things. So I think tonight is going to be a computer in bed, cozy time, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. Sometimes I just like haven't had time to do all this computer work, and it's kind of nice to just be cozy and like work from your bed. And I support that. If you can do it, you should. But now I think I'm gonna stop vlogging for today, and then we will pick back up tomorrow. Hello friends, and happy Thursday. I was about to be like, what day is it? I had quite a bit of a late start today. It's 1 o'clock. If I'm being honest, I'm just feeling the burnout today. There's just a lot of like things going on that I've mentioned, life things that I'm just trying to push past. And I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed by everything else in life that's going on. And so I need to push past it though. We have 3 orders to get out. The transfers for mugs are going to show up today. So that's great because I thought they were going to be tomorrow. But it means we can get this mug out. We can also prep a couple lavender twilights for the market. I also need to, oh my gosh, Luna is here with us today. She's like, let me be the cutest thing you've ever seen. Anyway, as far as prep goes, I need to make stickers. So I'm going to pull out, I'm trying to decide, I guess I should do first the orders so they're just out of the way. And then I'm gonna move on to market prep. We have a lot of stickers to make. I kind of had a plan of maybe just working later today instead of starting so early. I just was not, I haven't slept in or like stayed in bed and like had a late start in like months. So it felt a little weird, but I was like, you know, it's okay, we'll do that. I already went for a little walk, you know, I'm probably gonna have some afternoon coffee, but we're gonna have it here. And I plan on doing a lot of work from the couch in a bit, but I do need to get quite a bit done before then. I need to wrap up some books for the market, and we have a couple more candles to make, and then stickers and bookmarks. So, you know, the classic sellouts, which is great. Not complaining about that. I'm totally happy to make these things. I just more of feel a little worn out in general. The holidays are a lot, and it is quite a bit of pressure on a small business to do well. So I'm gonna try also to get some video content out today. I've just been having a little bit of a hard time wanting to edit things. Like, I've been filming them and I just haven't edited and posted, and that's the worst. I do that frequently. Like, there's been content that I just never posted. Not a good thing to do. I don't know. It's sometimes just kind of exhausting to be filming and like posting every day. I am grateful that this is what we're doing. I'm just tired. Just feeling it today, and like, you know, when you just don't feel good in general, like I have a headache, you just want to like curl up and lay down and not do anything. But alas, the show must go on and we must continue with this day. So I'm going to put on some music, I think, and I was going to listen to, I'm re-listening to the Throne of Glass series because of course I am, and Eli is listening and reading for the first time, so it's very exciting, and I'm holding my tongue on all the spoilers because I can't believe he's finally listening to it. So he's listening and I'm listening. It's kind of fun. I'm a book ahead of him right now. Oh my goodness, pretty girl. So she's like, you're wearing black, so I must get all over you. Do you want to say hello? Oh, my sweet Luna. God, I love her so much. Anyway, I think first I'm gonna get music on. I'm gonna figure out which orders. I think we can do almost all of them. I'm still waiting on the transfers. They should be here soon, actually. Let's see what they're saying today. It set out for delivery earlier, and it's like USPS, so I feel like it'll be early afternoon when it gets here. It says by 7. Okay, well, hopefully it'll get here before then so we can get this out in the mail today. Okay, sorry. I thought I had a vendor email and I was like, anyway, let's get into it. Okay friends, so I just started getting into sticker making and I got those orders done, but we got our Ninja transfers, so I'm gonna open them right now so we can get this last mug out, and then I'm caught up on orders. just need like one lavender twilight design out of this for the moment. There we go. Oh, they rolled it backwards. Got it. I was like, where's lavender twilight? It's at the very bottom. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna cut out literally just one of these so we can make this mug. This is so extra, you guys. Okay. Let me get this roll back rolled. So yeah, I'll have to cut out this huge roll. I ordered a 10-footer for this restock, so hopefully it lasts me a while. I feel like I ordered a 20-foot in the beginning or middle of October, and we somehow flew through that. I think it was like the middle of October. Mugs have been definitely my best sellers, and I get it. They're real cute. Okay, I think I need to flatten this out first. That's the only thing with the rolls is like if it's been in a thing for a while, it's very annoying to unravel it. But I'm gonna grab my mug holder that I use to attach the UV-DTF, and then as I let that flatten, I'm gonna get the box ready and basically get everything ready for this order so we can just get it out. And then I'm going to keep working on stickers. Bookmarks, I don't need to restock a ton. Luckily I had just done that big restock of bookmarks, but I do think I'm gonna print out another thing of one more chapter and the fairy smut ones, and then I'm gonna hold off on making more of Banned Book Lover until next week because those ones I don't have to laminate, but everything else I feel like is in a good stock, and it's like I think I'd have enough to go into like next week's too. But sticker wise, I am trying to make enough where I don't have to make stickers next week if I can avoid it. Obviously if it happens, it happens, but I'm gonna try to make enough that we have quite a bit left, and so we can just kind of roll over into next week and not have to worry about the stock. I do know I need to restock keychains for next week, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So let me go get my stuff so I can get this ordered out the door, so then we can get all our orders out the door. And yeah, very exciting. And I also posted about the wholesale order that I had that I got to go see in person. Very exciting. Yeah, but I'm glad I posted that. I was just feeling very anxious because I feel like as I said, I film stuff and then I forget. So this time I didn't. I posted it within a few days. Come on, what is it? Is that my sock? Where'd you get that? You're just gonna leave it there for me? Thank you. So I am honestly not feeling my best today, and I got a big chunk of the stickers done. I'm like almost done, so I think I'm gonna finish them in the morning since I am like at that point of like but I am gonna work on computer stuff. I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'm going to jump into prepping for the flash sale, posting all the things for Saturday and making sure the website's ready to go. Basically I'm gonna do like a couple of like the listings. I'm gonna like discount a ton of listings and then also do like a percentage off and hopefully clear some stuff out. I really need to clear things out and yeah, get ready for new things. And so I'm gonna work on that, and then I also am still working on updating my Etsy. I think I might post on TikTok shop or like post on TikTok, which I like never do. So I'm gonna try to do that. But yeah, everything else is like it looks so strange with the window. I probably shouldn't film in this direction, but anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh. That's the vibe today, you guys. I'm just like, yeah, anyway, I'm gonna post some things. I'm gonna work from bed and hopefully get a lot of that stuff done because it is necessary and I haven't had a chance. So I'm gonna just really focus on computer work, and then we'll be back tomorrow with more market prep. And then obviously this vlog, I think I mentioned it before, if not, maybe it's not obvious. I'm going to have the market involved in this one. So yeah, Saturday we'll do a market together. But I'm feeling pretty good as far as prep. I do need to rearrange the bin because it definitely has seen better days. And it's kind of prepped for the indoor stuff, so I need to prep it for an outdoor market. It's also supposed to rain, and so I am very nervous about bringing certain things, but we're gonna hope for the best. We hope this is a good market, and that it's worth being out in the cold. But yeah, I need to really push on social media, so I'm gonna try to figure out what things I need to post and like stuff I need to do to hopefully bring in a little more income, a little more sales with the season. It's been going really well, but I need it to be a little bit better. But I know I have 2 markets left, and then, you know, we have, hopefully the flash sale will do really well. So anyway, that's Thursday for you. We did it. We got through it somehow, and now I'm gonna work from my bed because that's the vibe I'm in today. Hello, my friends. It is Friday. We've made it. The counter is deciding this is the time to randomly skedaddle its things. So, welcome to another day in the studio. Right now I am making stickers. We made a huge, that's the cricket, a huge chunk of them. I made a ton of Hotties Read Smut because they started doing so well at markets that I'm like, well, we gotta make a lot more. I made a ton of fairy smut stickers. Right now I'm making more of the happy stacks. That's what the cricket is doing right now. I am gonna be honest, today feels such like a Monday. It does not feel like a Friday to me, and my motivation, my mental health, everything is just feeling down in the dumps, which now my computer, my camera's like, girl, we don't care, that's why you're getting blurry. It's just been a lot of information in the last month since the election that's just been a bummer, and TikTok officially is apparently getting banned, and I know that's gonna hurt so many communities, so much small business in the US, and I'm just exhausted. You know, it's one more thing small businesses have to fight against, and like creators have to fight against, and I am really happy I made the decisions I did about really focusing on YouTube, really focusing on Instagram this year. TikTok kind of was my back burner account, where the year before, 2023, I only really put a ton of effort into TikTok. I was on TikTok every day, and it did grow my account quite a bit, and I am grateful for that. But I was literally about to do a huge push on my Instagram, or on my TikTok accounts, and really focus on TikTok shop to try to get in some more income. But honestly, like, I'm not going to. I feel like I'll keep posting like the things that I kind of been posting on Reels and doing that, but going out of my way to make original content for TikTok right now just feels like a waste of my time, especially when it's like TikTok shop specifically can get so frustrating. They don't really pay well, as in like when they finally pay you, it's just not a good scheduling. And so I don't want to put all the effort in and then find out like TikTok shop or whatever is going to be like, we're holding money because the US, you know what I mean? I don't want to risk that. Not that like anyone is saying that could happen, but my little anxiety brain's like, watch, they're going to be like, oh, all this money is held up in TikTok shop. I don't know, that's just me. That's my anxiety. So I'm sorry if I just spread that to you if you're on TikTok shop, but I don't know. I just feel like, what's the point? What's the point of me putting all the effort in when it's just another thing that's getting taken away from us small businesses and things we're gonna have to struggle with? It's exhausting. Okay, let's do Hotties. Cry over fictional characters. That one, I feel like we should make a full sheet. So anyway, I'm market prepping today. I am having a really rough mental health day. I feel like seasonal depression is also in full swing. I just miss sunshine, and like, I hate how dark it gets so early. It's just exhausting, you know? Let's get this in here. Boop. Yeah, I don't know, and my light isn't working. It's just all these things today. We don't have any orders to worry about today because I finally caught up on everything. Tomorrow I am doing the flash sale, so I think tonight, I started kind of trying to do stuff yesterday, but I think tonight after I get back from my in-laws, we're doing like gingerbread houses, I'm going to get everything ready for the sale tomorrow, because a lot of the items I'm just going to be doing a discount and then making like a section on the menu for flash items. And so I just feel like that's going to be a huge, you know, thing, and I don't know how to prep a listing without publishing it. Not in like in the drafts, but as far as like updating a listing, I wish there was like a way to do that, because like I'm gonna go individually, I think. Or I mean, I don't know, I don't like on Shopify, how when you have a sale, like an item on sale, you have to go into each thing and like and like the amounts, it's like a thing, and it shows up as a sale item, but when you don't do that, it's just like in the cart. I don't know, I need to like look into it more today and see if I can kind of prep it, but the way I know how to set it up and how I want to set it up is like you have to do it as you go. So I could do it prepping and then not save the listings until later, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we have a lot of market prep to do. And yeah, the vibes are bad today. It's just like not fun. I feel so bad for so many small businesses and creators with this TikTok stuff. It's just exhausting. And I really feel for like everybody, and I feel for myself. It used to be a really big part of my business and, you know, my community. So I don't know. It's just exhausting. I'm exhausted to keep thinking about, like, you have to keep thinking about all these strategies and like new things to learn, and like there's probably gonna be some new social media site you have to join soon, and it's exhausting. But I do love making stickers. So yeah, we have to market prep. We have a market tomorrow. There's supposed to be 60 vendors at this one, and I did not anticipate that. So I am excited. Why is this not showing me the hello? I've already printed. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna keep making stickers and try to boost my mood. But yeah, we just have a lot to accomplish today, and like I don't also feel super great, and I just want to go take a nap. You know, it feels like before the holidays. God, cars in this parking lot don't make any sense. I just keep seeing them almost hit my neighbor's car because they're turning around, and I'm like, I don't need to see that. You okay? I also have like nothing in the house for lunch, so I think that might also be why I'm in the mood to be cranky. Anyway, Friday. Woo! Hopefully it turns into a better day, because I am over it today. I feel like this happens maybe once a month. I turned away and this happened. Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to fix this. Hold on. Like, why did that have to happen? Oh my gosh, you guys. Today is such a weird day. Like, yesterday was too. I'm just like... I have no idea why that mat just decided to, like, disalign. It was in fine. We love to see it. Okay. Take 2 on the Off to Book Club stickers. And, yeah. Just having a time this morning. Okay, friends, I changed my shirt. I had to like go down and get all of my holiday sweatshirts. This one I did not design, but I found it at Goodwill a while back, like a couple years ago. Not a while back, a couple years ago. And it's just comfy, and we're going over to decorate gingerbread houses, so I thought, why not? Basically this whole afternoon has been sticker making, and then I got a really bad headache and just got really overwhelmed, and so I kind of just needed to stop for a bit. I still kind of have the headache. It turned into like almost a migraine, where I was like, it was pounding so bad I couldn't look at anything. My eye really hurt and I had to close them. And now it's a little bit better. I get headaches a lot and it's super annoying. And I get migraines a lot. Hate it. But the bin down here is basically done, which is great. And I think really all that needs to be done is I need to make a couple lavender twilights when I get home. And then I did prep the email that's gonna go out for the flash sale. I posted the graphics, and then I got the automated discount, like the 30% that I'm gonna be giving That has been made and it's set up. The only thing that I need to do after that is I'm going through and discounting a ton of items because there's just a ton of stuff I need to clear out, and I'm really hoping it will, hopefully people will be like, yeah, I want to buy it, and get it cleared. So hopefully this will happen because I really need to. I am grateful this market is later in the day tomorrow because it's going to give me a little bit of a chance to hopefully feel a little better and be ready for a busy day. It's also, it's a really short market, so I am feeling like kind of silly because I do think it's going to be good. Now I'm thinking about it, it's like going into being dark out. Should I have lights for this? It didn't really say. Uh-oh, this is not a good realization. Because it goes till 6:30, so now I need to double check. Ruh-roh. I'll read through the instructions again, but no one said lights, but now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it's gonna be dark. This is not a good realization to have right now. Okay, well, I'm gonna double check everything. I do have lights, I just would have to charge them, so hopefully, hopefully not. Wow, this has been a week. I feel like I'm so out of it. I also just haven't had a lot of outdoor events and in the dark, so I just don't think about it because it's in the summer, like all my events are outside, and they were, obviously the sun was out. My light is still acting up, so we're in the dark because it was flickering and I just couldn't do it. But anyway, we're gonna be heading out soon, so I think as far as today, I know it was not a lot of vlogging. It just ended up that way. But tomorrow we will be doing a market and then a flash sale, so it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. I hope I feel better. We'll see. One of those days. You can't win every day. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking and we will be back together tomorrow for a flash sale and a market. Hello friends, happy Saturday and happy market day. I'm in my Feeling Festive crew neck, which will be on sale as well when you watch this, but today is the flash sale. We have had a couple orders, I think 4 come through today. So we're at 1956. It is going to be interesting trying to figure out the reports today for market versus online. I couldn't believe how many people already had hopped on before I even woke up. Like, we had 2 orders before I was even awake, and I cannot believe that. And if it was one of you guys, thank you guys so much. I kind of wanted to do this as like a thank you guys too, to get, you know, people online that maybe have been waiting for a sale that they could afford things, and you know, I just wanted to do a little something. And I'm excited to put little freebies in there because all these orders have been over $50, so everybody's getting a free thing. So I am excited. I think I'm going to be giving out my coffee sleeves because we have some extra, and I'm just also like, it's fun to see if people like that, so I can kind of gauge if that's something I should keep designing, and you know, that's like my one manufactured item in the shop. So I thought it'd be kind of a fun little freebie today. I'm feeling pretty good for this market. I got up at like 7 and I had to wrap up some books, and so I did that. We had an order come in for 3 of the mystery bundles, so I already am like, ooh, let's see how these go today. As far as our online orders, I'm bringing only 7 books with me because it is only like, it's from like 2 or 2:30 to 6:30, so it's a very short market, and it's going to be a little bit cold because it has been raining all morning. I'm hoping it's like less rainy as we set up, because as soon as we're set up it's like less of a problem. It's just when we first get there and try to get everything into the booth before it is too rainy and too wet. We're doing our classic outdoor, our classic outdoor setup. So it's not going to be like the new display you guys saw last week, just because I don't want those things to get wet. I think it's probably going to be mostly indoor unless it's like heat of summer and we know it's going to be okay. But yeah, so we're starting the day off at 1959. I don't want to be optimistic that like today could be the day we hit the goal, but it could happen, so who knows. I'm feeling really good. I feel really good about this market because I don't know what to expect, but it's also like a fun holiday market. I don't feel great physically. It's one of those days where I'm like, ugh, I have to go be a person today. But you know, we ate, we took some to Advil. We're gonna push through it today. I'm very excited though. Hopefully it is a great market. Setup wise, I don't know if I can film a ton because I'm a little nervous about the rain. So I'm gonna try to film as much as I can as far as setup. I know a lot of you have watched setup though before. I am trying to think of creative ways in the future to do market vlogs. So for right now, we're just combining them and we'll have a good time, do our little booth tour, and then we'll check out the other booths. I am hoping I can find some gifts today for people. So hopefully we'll do a little bit of shopping. But yeah, I'm very excited. So let's get everything else together and head out the door because we can start loading in at 11:30. Right now it is 10:56. So I kind of was like, I don't need to be there right when they allow it because now we're like pretty good about our outdoor setup. But you know, it's always good to have a little extra time, especially with having to load things in. We're gonna have to bring a lot of stuff through the wagon. I don't think we can pull up to our spot. So hopefully it's an easier, I hope it's okay loading in, but you know, sometimes it's just, that's how it is. Anyway, I am going to stop talking and we are going to go have hopefully a beautiful rainy market day in Bothel. How's it going, Eli?
It's going great. There's a Jeep in the tent.
The Jeep culprit. And it's definitely very wet. Load-in was not fun. And a whole bunch of cars were parked in the market space, so we had, like, they had to rearrange the whole market. And yeah, there's a Jeep in our booth. But hopefully it's a good day, right, Eli?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so it is a 3:30 update. We have 3 more hours. We've been selling pretty well. It's not like a crazy busy event, but it's been a good event. So, Eli, how are you doing?
Good, but I'm squatting here so I look down.
Well, you're on camera. I'm trying to think what our best sellers have been. Everything's been doing okay. I don't know what the best seller's been yet. No one's bought candles yet. We've had some book bundles. And at the moment it's not raining, but I do feel like I need coffee soon because I'm a little chilly. And yeah, everyone's really interested in the banned book stuff today. I feel like that's kind of the hit, as always. And that's my update. Hello my friends, we're back, we're home. I did try to film this already and I decided I needed to reshoot it. I talked way too long. But let's talk about the market. Let's quickly debrief. It was a lot of many things. Basically, I would say load-in was terrible. One, it was raining, which is never fun to load in for any market or event. Like, it sucks because you're worried about all your stuff and you don't want to get wet. And you do get wet. But as soon as we got there, I've been to now so many a market event. I usually can find my spot pretty quickly. And I get there and like the map is not mapping. It doesn't match up to anything. I asked some other vendors what their numbers were. They like didn't even realize that this was like completely messed up. But basically what happened was somebody, I'm guessing it was the city, didn't put up the barriers for the parking lot early enough when they were supposed to. It was supposed to be like the previous night at like 9 o'clock. They didn't, because a huge line of cars were parked in this parking lot where we were doing a market. There was a Jeep right in front of my in my spot. Like, they put me right next to this Jeep that was just willy-nilly parked. Like, it wasn't really parked in a spot that I could see. And it was blocking a good chunk of my booth as well as the entire pathway. So people were squeezing around my booth and the Jeep and it was not fun. So that was like all day and the lady finally like ran out. Literally, it was like 10 minutes after technically we were like packing up. She like finally shows up and she like gets in her car and she can't even get out because we're all there. Like, there's booths everywhere. But the morning was really the kicker. Finally, they show me like where the booth is. You know, I was kind of like, oh, okay, like this isn't what I saw on the map. And they're like, oh, because behind you, tons of cars just parked here. We don't know why. And like, no one called like towing. No one called the city to say, like, give them tickets, because there was literally signs everywhere saying, do not enter, you cannot park here, you will get towed or ticketed. I don't know if like they just didn't want to because of the karma, but never have I been to an event where this has happened and they did not do anything with the cars. You know what I mean? Like, I also worked in production and we had many times where we had to have cars ticketed or towed because they were in spots that we had like paid the city to block out. And so I was confused when they just didn't do anything. And I was like, okay, interesting. But I was like, whatever. But I did think, I'm like, what are these people gonna do when they get back to their cars and there's a line of tents blocking the way for them to back out and get out of this parking lot that literally had no way for them to turn around? Well, let me tell you what happened. An elderly couple came back and they needed to get out. They were right next to my tent and there was not a lot of room. They also were not very good drivers. And so even though I feel like they could have gotten out fairly easily if they had done what they should have, they decided to make it way more complicated. So the person that was next to us had not shown up yet, so there was room. There was like 10 feet of room on each, like, wide for this couple to back out and get out. And instead, he very haphazardly pulls so close to my tent that I'm just kind of like, okay. He doesn't straighten out. He's literally like this, about to hit my tent. I had to scream, please stop, you're about to hit my tent. And then I had to yank my tent with the weights on it because they couldn't figure out how to get out of the spot. They just kept inching towards. And at one point I heard the woman be like, because I said, you guys are about to hit my tent, can you guys please figure out how to get out of the spot? Because I was so frustrated. This was like a 5-minute thing. Already we had lost so much time for load-in because of the rain, because of all these other issues, and because of how this market loads in and how they handle apparently these kind of issues. So I was already not in a good mood. I was trying really hard, but also everyone was in a bad mood because it was cold, wet. Everyone was cranky because their spots were messed up. Like, a whole row of vendors could not be there. So that wasn't good. Which, you know, not a fun thing to deal with on the day of having to figure out where to shove a whole bunch of vendors. Not good. So anyway, this couple literally almost hits it, and I hear this woman be like, oh, it's okay. And I'm like, no. Like, absolutely not. It's not okay to hit people's property or my tent, which costs too much. Like, I don't know. I was like, this is a lot. And it kept happening multiple times with different people. And I was just like, this is not okay. It's not safe. I don't know how they didn't get in trouble with like insurance with this event, because so many of these cars, like we weren't even allowed to drive up and drop our stuff off. That's how much they were like, you can't do that. And these cars were just getting to pull out, go through the entire market, almost hit tents, almost hit people. And I was just like, what are we doing? Like, this is not okay. I was so confused. I've never had that situation happen at a market where like the event people weren't handling it and like treating the vendors better. I definitely felt like they were like mad at us at a certain point, where it just kind of was like, oh, you have to deal with it. And I'm like, no, I shouldn't. Like, I paid to be here, and like, you're here to do that stuff. Like, it's not my job to facilitate that. Like, I tried my best to be nice, but I was like, at the end of the day, I was like, this is ridiculous. No. So anyway, that was how the day started. And then, yeah, we had a Jeep in our spot for a long time. Which was not fun. It was not good. I was pretty salty about it, because I was like, I can't even, like, I don't know. It was weird. It was very weird. I will say too, like, the vibe of the event, off. In the first clip that I filmed for this, when I was doing my debrief, I went into this a little bit too deep. But I will say I am hitting a point of such frustration with Seattle markets that I just don't even know what to do anymore. Because this specific market, I feel like they barely posted about it, in my opinion. They reshared people. That's it. That's all I saw. I didn't see a lot of posts. I didn't see them like highlight vendors. And I was just like, okay, is what it is, I guess. And that's been a kind of a vibe lately with a lot of markets I've been doing. I'm just like, whatever. Like, if you're gonna not post, then I don't know why, you know, like, how are you getting people here? I did find out this was an event that like people were more familiar with. I've never been to Bothel, so I just was like, okay, I don't know, news to me. So anyway, the vibes were odd. The volunteers, I know they had a lot on their plate, so I think they just were handling stress not how I felt like was, I don't know. It was just like, felt like no one was happy. I didn't feel like welcomed. The community part of it was a little odd. Like, obviously, like, everyone around us, like the booth, like the vendors themselves were great in my area, but it just was a very odd vibe that I hadn't experienced before. I feel like even at other outdoor events I'd had a little more, at least with like, I never saw the person that like runs this event, just the volunteers. And like, there was, maybe she came by at the end of the night, there was a woman that came by and was like, thanks for being here, and just walked off. So I don't know, it was just like off. So I don't know, maybe it was just everyone was having a bad day, and you know, that's not fun. However, market wise, we did really great. We made good money, we had a lot of good customer interactions, we sold a lot of apparel, which is great, but also stressful. We only had one banned book left. I didn't bring a ton, but I was like, oh, I guess we're selling those this week. So those were all positives. I also met one of you guys because you were a vendor. Let's talk about it because I want to pull up their info. So I met Millie, and Millie has the small business Lab and Pals, and she makes dog bows, bandanas, and scrunchies to match your dog. And like, her stuff was so cute. Lavender, unfortunately, is too small for these bows, but let me show you her Instagram really quick. Come on. There we go. So yeah, literally so stinking cute. So hey Millie, I bought something from Millie. I'm not gonna show it on here because it's a gift, so I don't want to like spoil that for anybody. And then she bought something from me, so I felt really excited, and it was like really, that was like a really good interaction that made me feel good about the market. But in general, it was kind of just like the vibes were off. I also will say this market has waitlisted or denied me all year and then let me into this one and then waitlisted me again. Love you, it's okay. And I just kind of was already feeling a little uncomfortable because I was like, why am I getting waitlisted or denied so easily when I feel like I'm submitting like a lot of info? And then like this specific like group that does it, she very much is like, this is a handmade, like hand design, like you design it, like no, I don't know. The vibe is not, it's like a very much a craft handmade market. And there was a good chunk of vendors, not all, there was a lot of amazing artists and small businesses. There was a couple that I was just so confused because I'm like looking at it and it was like either they bought it off Temu or I don't know, they all had the same kind of stuff. And like stuff that I was just like, I don't understand, like it's not like their design, they're not like, you know, I don't want to get too much into it because I did before and I got really heated. I just was frustrated because I was like, why is there so many similar vendors that don't look like they either made it or designed it, and it kind of came off like, why are they here for this kind of event? And then the way they had set up like who was next to each other didn't make any sense, and like the layout was real bad. But I think it's because of them having to shove a whole bunch of booths in because of the cars, but no one called on the cars. Those cars didn't get ticketed, and I was like, I would have been ticketing them immediately. Like after hours of them just like parked there when it was clear not to park there, I don't know. I thought it was really shitty. And the people were not nice when they got to their cars. Like they acted shocked, and I'm like, were the signs not up? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna shut the door. Laddie's back. Laddie, I wanted to buy you a bow, but you're too small. Want to say hi to everybody? She's like, I was at my in-laws, or her grandparents, I guess. She was at her grandparents, having a great old time. So yeah, that was kind of the vibe. I feel like it was worth doing. I would do it again, but I definitely was frustrated when I walked around and I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, not getting to their other events if this is what they're letting into this event. So I don't know if there was like two markets squished into one. That was kind of the vibe I got too. Like there was a handmade, but then there wasn't. I don't know. The vibe was off. I don't want to get into it too much because there has been a lot of drama on TikTok about makers and like arguing about what is considered art and what is considered handmade. And I don't know. I don't have any good thing to say about it. I just am like, I don't want to be in the middle of that. So I'll just say that I was confused about a couple of the vendors and a little bit like, what makes this market so special to like not even get into like their small like summer pop-ups. I don't know. It was very odd. So whatever. Seattle markets are just really pretentious, I guess. I've been having a good time in Portland. Spokane loves me. Bellingham loves me. I don't know what Seattle hates me for. I live here. Like, it'd be nice to be accepted and not feel like this, but I just am really sick of like leaving a market and then being like, I don't understand, because I feel like I do really well. I feel like I try to like publish enough stuff to like really up the market, and like I do videos for them and they share them and they're like, this is great, and then I don't get into like their bigger events or even like their main events. It's odd. I don't know. Anyway, and I still haven't found like shops that are like mine in the area, so I really don't know what it is. But I think we should stop yapping and I'll show you the numbers. I'm gonna plug in the counter because it's really exciting. We also had a really good time with the flash sale. So it is 9:44 right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. A little hiccup. Is someone actually on the website or is this lying? Oh, there is. Anyway, we had a great time on the flash sale. We've had 8 orders. And like, I can't believe that because I never used to get people on my sale days. So thank you if it was one of you guys. I really, really appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna be working hard tomorrow getting stuff ready to go. Because yeah, there's quite a bit of things now that I'm like, oh, I need to restock this like ASAP, or I need to like make, you know, press some apparel, all those things. But I think we should plug in the counter and let's talk numbers, baby. Let's see how the weird day went. Money-wise, customer-wise, great. vibes wise, I would give it a ooh, not fun. But anyway, let's plug her in. Y'all! I am really sad I missed 1994 now I think about it, because that would have been like a fun thing to take a picture of. Because that's when I was born! I know, in the 90s. But, what even? Wow, this is a good day. So we have 4 more till we reach 2,000, which is my goal for this year. I can't believe it, because I definitely did not expect that kind of turnout for this kind of event. It also was not that busy. Like, we had times where the booth was full, but it wasn't like crazy. Eli just got home with his pizza. Anyway, it wasn't like crazy. I had a couple people be like, I do this every year and it's my best event of the year and it gets so busy, and I did not see that kind of turnout. I don't know if it was the weather or what. However, the people that came were shopping. They were shopping and it was great. So, I mean, not a ton of complaints from me. I had a great time. The customers were really sweet. The people that bought from me were sweet. I mean, everyone was really nice. The vendors that I was around were great. It just was the vibe and how the effort into the market and problem solving those issues felt a little frustrating. Obviously, you know, things happen and like that's just how it is. And like sometimes markets are like this where you're just kind of leaving with a little bit of a, okay. I just felt weird that I didn't meet like the person that was running it. There wasn't like a vibe that they were happy to be there. Like when I was like, oh, I had a great time today. Like when she asked, like she's like, oh, thank you so much for being here. And I was like, thanks for having me. Like I had a great time today. And she's like, great. And walked away. And I was just like, okay, I don't know. I just felt very uncomfortable. I think they were just all having a bad day. And you know, that is, we all have bad days. I just was frustrated about it a little bit. Just a teeny bit. But anyway, I don't know how to feel about Seattle markets in general. I just feel like in general, the vibes have been weird and they've been a little pretentious and strange. So I don't know, but I am glad I did it. It was worth it. Let me see if I can pull up analytics. So, our number 1 today, it's not going to be a shock to you. It was the Banned Book Lover t-shirt. That buddy sold in like every color. Next, of course, Mystery Banned Book Combo. Are we surprised? Then it was Banned Book Lover crew neck. So t-shirt, mystery combo, crew neck. And then it was the Northwest crew neck, which I think that, wait, hold on. Oh, it's mixing with the other ones. Hold on, let's see if I can find. I can't like break it down further. Oh no, hold on. Well, I will say those were the top ones. We sold also quite a few Kindle cases or sleeves, which is great. Online and in person, we sold quite a few. We had some car coaster sales. Lots of stickers were selling. Mugs were like lackluster again. I don't know if it's because people aren't drinking iced coffees. I don't know. They used to be the best seller. And everyone kept saying, this is such a great idea. There's a couple sales, but not a lot. I was a little surprised. So I guess we're just gonna have a ton of mugs. Ton of mugs left. Which is great. But anyway, yeah, so basically Banned Book Lover does it again. It is the fan favorite. It seems to be my bread and butter of this business. It never shocks me, I guess. I kind of was like, oh. And I did try out a new way of organizing apparel on the rack. I did it by the style instead of by size this time because people were having, I just like really, this is like my number one, I know I've said it before, but my number one advice if you're doing markets and you're trying to figure out why you're not selling, really, like even if it's your first market, pay attention to what customers do. look at like the habits of like how they look at things, how they might pass over things, how they might interact with items in your booth, because that's like been the 100% what I focus on when I'm changing things in my booth. I usually, like at first I kind of did things quickly because I realized things that I was like, this is a problem. It might be like not set up in a way that feels comfortable for people to like grab around or look at things. And like at first I think I did do designs like I organized things like that, like my first couple markets, and then I really wanted people to know sizing, because I would get a lot of comments from people assuming I didn't have their size, but they didn't look, and like there was a vibe. And I would put signage up, but it just like it's hard. And so when I put up sizing on the racks, those got passed over. And like that's been kind of like the last year, that's what we've been doing, is organizing by size. So I think right now we're going to do by design when we do have these kind of a market. Obviously with the new setup, it's different. We have a completely different thing on the inside, like when we do indoor events. And that worked well too. People really have like a visual, they want to see things. They don't want to have to like dig. They don't have to like pick things up. And so that's just like my experience and like what I've done to really bring more attention to certain products and like really focus on what people are seeing. Like I think my pegboard situation is really good because you see a lot of things. You're not having to like, your eyes are looking like this and not having to like jump around. I don't know, really using vertical space seems to be what helps people. But people were really buying shirts today. They looked through the rack. So I felt good about that. Felt really good about that. So that was a big plus of today. You know, the sales were a plus, the customers were a plus, the other vendors that I got to meet were a plus. But some events are just like this, where you're not really sure. I don't know. It's just a vibe. I don't know how to explain it besides that. But I think this is where I'm going to leave you today, as well as maybe for the vlog. I have to work tomorrow, but am I going to film? I should film, probably. This is a hard decision. I have so much stuff to do. I have so many orders to pack, you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful. A little stressed, but so grateful. So anyway, I'm gonna leave for today. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow because I probably will have to be working. And if not, we'll say our goodbyes tomorrow. But anyway, yeah. What a day, what a market day. Hello friends, happy Sunday. Whoa, I was trying to post on my Instagram at the same time, and let me tell you, it didn't work. Anyway, we'll let that upload. Welcome to a Sunday in the studio. I had a slower start this morning because it's Sunday, and I honestly was back and forth between, I was like, do I want to work today, do I not? However, it's our last huge push before the holidays, so unfortunately and fortunately, we gotta work today. So what I have on my agenda is we're gonna clean a bit because it is a total nightmare in here. Like, it is so messy. And so I think if I get it into a state of less chaotic and a little less stressful, maybe that will help my anxiety today. And then I am gonna print out the orders that we had come in from the sale, because we have to go through those and start making sure we have everything for it. And then, I'm trying to think what else. I think we're going to start market prepping. So it is quite a bit of work to get done today. I also need to cut transfers out. So I think I'm going to start cleaning off the surfaces of my office first, cut out transfers so then we can get them organized and flattened so then we can put them away. And then we can make some mugs this week as well. And then I think later today I need to do a big inventory so I can order things. And I'd have to start prepping for this big market that's next week. And then I'm gonna end the vlog today and we'll start anew next week, and it's our final big week. It feels weird to like go into the week, you know, or ending this week on a day that feels like I'm going into next week. But you know, we're just having it's a weird time. Holidays are hard. So without further ado, I think we should start cleaning and getting this space all ready to go. I'm also wearing like the most coziest, cutest outfit today, and I'm really proud of it, so I want to show you. Not that I like usually am like big about my outfits, so we have a little fun bun, hair is up, Joshua tree, and then I'm wearing a little sweater. and these really cute pants that I never wear. So I'm feeling really cute today, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, anyway, let's start cleaning this biche because it is a mess and it's a little embarrassing how crazy it got in here this week. My light is, again, not really working. It's flashing. So hopefully we'll get it fixed tomorrow. But for right now, it is cozy time in here. Okay, it's getting so dark in here and it's kind of embarrassing. But I'm terrified to turn these lights on because then it's gonna be Flashin' City and I don't need that for you or me. Basically, what we've been accomplishing the last couple hours, the camera batteries died. So I had not charged yesterday's battery and I forgot the backup battery also had burnt out because we ran through it yesterday and just like was filming in general the last 2 days. And I forgot, so I did not film everything I did. I ordered restocks of some blank apparel, and we did an inventory of all of our current banned book apparel. And then we were trying to figure out a better system, because right now it's really hard to track everything when everything's in different places, because we have like market bins, we have my apparel shelf, we have blanks downstairs. This is why you need a space that works for all the things, because having it in so many different spots is like bound to cause problems, and it's finally caught up to me, I feel like. Anyway, we did that. I ordered more candle supplies because of course we're already running out and we had more candle sales online. So I want to make sure I have enough and just not be worried about it. But yeah, and then I cut up, which you saw before the camera died, it was like the camera died when I was doing it. Cut up all the UV DTF transfers, and now I am printing out my sticker, I don't really know what to call these, sticker packaging, I guess. But basically they're like a backing card that I put into a little slip, a clear slip, which if you've ordered from me or been watching the vlogs, you probably know about this. We have these at markets because I personally just hate when I buy a sticker and then I have to like make sure I don't bend it on my travels. It's my neighbor, hold on. Labby's mad. Look at her. She's so pissed. No! Wait.
Can you stop?
She's throwing a temper tantrum. The neighbor dog is right there. My loud neighbor. She's there. I guess I won't be talking. Cool. So I print these out on a really heavy cardstock, and that's how I keep the stickers safe. Sorry, Lavender's gonna keep barking. We're gonna just start cutting it. Okay, so I made 60, bada bing, and I'm gonna have Eli help me sleeve them. So that's what he's gonna do at some point in the next few days, and they'll be ready to go for the market. And then any leftovers that I have, I'll just put into my inventory of sleeves that I already have. Now I'm trying to figure out my next move. I do need to make more freebie stickers, and so I'm tempted to get stickers just like out of the way for the week, as well as I should print out bookmarks so they can dry before I do my laminating. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much to do. And it feels weird because this is like the end of the week for you guys, but like right now I feel like this is my Monday and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I did make my to-do list though, and I feel really good about that. Basically, I divided it between, you know, my holiday obligations I need to figure out because all of a sudden now it's almost Christmas and I haven't got to shop for anybody, which is never good. And I need to obviously market prep, and I made a huge list for that and like what I need to specifically prep for this market. I'm a little nervous because everyone has told me this is like one of the best events of the year. So I hope it's like the hype is real. You know what I mean? Because I've had a couple people in different events being like, this is the best market there ever is. And I don't know, there's such a gauge between what is the best market for like one person versus another. So I'm always nervous because I really want it to believe everybody and be like, this will be maybe a really big thing for my business and a great way to end the year. Or I over prep and then I have a whole bunch of stress afterward. Market prep is so confusing. I never know how much to prep. Sometimes I'll prep too much. Other times I won't prep enough for events that like you can never gauge until you've done them. Even if you've done them a couple of times, they could change. I wish there was a better way for me to explain and be like, this is how you should market prep. I just always now, since that huge flop market that I had in the summer that literally was like the bane of my existence, I feel like I've been a lot more cautious about market prep and how much I like anticipate things being very successful. So we'll see. We will see and we will hope. I will be making a lot of apparel. I have a huge stack of stuff to press. I feel like that's a tomorrow me problem, as well as making some more mugs and all the things. So I guess maybe I should pick something that I need to work on. I also am just tired, if I'm being honest. There's just so much to do and not enough me to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna work on next. I also still need to make some candles with what I have currently, because I definitely can make some candles with what I have. I just knew that bag was getting a little low and I was like, you know what would be the worst if I ran out of candle stuff before the end of the year. So we have enough. We have enough. Yay. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out what my next move is and clean up my paper mess and see where we're at. Oh, Lavender's now laying on the floor real sad that I'm not letting her bark at our neighbors. Sorry, girl. Can't today. Okay, friends, everything else I need to do tonight, I think, is going to switch to computer work. Or I'm just gonna get stuff done not on camera. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching this week's studio vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Coming along for a very interesting market. I'm very excited for next week, and I hope you'll, join me when watching that, since it'll be my last market of 2024, which feels so crazy. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this week, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you all next time.